Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the UFC talk show. I'm just getting back from a soccer game, and man, I have a lot of respect for anybody that consistently uploads videos on YouTube. This is not an easy thing to do. Thank you for those of you that watch this show and bear with me. But I gotta give a shout out to everybody that does this consistently. I don't even edit the videos. I just record and upload straight from my phone. I don't do any editing whatsoever. I'm here just for the content, just to give you my thoughts and ideas, because I feel like I have a unique perspective on this UFC MMA scene. And it's very challenging to try to sit here and post every day, but I'm going to continue to do my best. And I appreciate those of you that have been watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Get in on the conversation with me. It'll help me grow. It'll help me stay consistent more consistently, which is what we're trying to do. And yeah, to get in on today's topic, I have no idea. When I pressed record, I had no idea what I was going to talk about today. The first place that my mind goes, because I've been watching a lot of Chael Sonnen, and he's been trying to predict who's going to be the UFC main event at UFC 300. And I usually don't like to predict either, but it's UFC 300. I didn't get to watch 200 or 100, so I'm curious to see how this one goes as well. They usually say it's bigger, but to me, 299 is looking great, which I'm going to be at the Miami card. Hopefully, I can try to do some cool stuff there. I got a buddy down in Miami as well who actually fights in the UFC. I'm going to try to see if I can maybe get an episode in with him, but probably not. He's a little camera shy. He probably wouldn't do it unless I paid him. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be at that event, UFC Miami 299. But today's video's topic is going to be UFC 300. Who's going to be the main event? I think right now, today, the UFC's behind scenes trying to get Izzy versus Duplessis. If you guys remember, Duplessis about 13 months ago was a nobody. He was fighting on an undercard, and Bo Nickel was in the main event. And what happened was Duplessis saw he was debuting above him, and they were in the same weight class, and he didn't really take, too much liking to that. So he said, hey, good for him, but at least put me in there with him. Let me fight Bo. And that stirred up the airwaves. Sure enough, Duplessis was never on the undercard again. He's been on the pay-per-view in the main card since. And also, when he got into that face-to-face with Izzy, those 15 minutes completely melted the airwaves on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That was the hottest fight that's the hottest fight that could possibly go down. Both of those guys are African. There's a race there, a lot of tension. There was something there when they went face to face that made one of them back out of that, because they were supposed to fight, if you remember, in Australia when Sean Strickland went down there and beat Izzy, which Duplessis should have definitely done. I mean, Izzy has been going down the wrong way. He was DUI a couple months prior, came in there looking like he's been drinking a little too much. That's not good, So I don't think Izzy's going to be ready to just hop in the gym tomorrow, because that's what he would have to do to make 300. But I think behind the scenes right now, Dana and the boys are trying to make that happen, or they were today. I don't think they're going to be able to make that happen. So what is going to be the main event at UFC 300? It's crazy how 13 months ago Duplessis goes from being an undercard fighter to potentially being the main event at the biggest card of the year or decade or whatever you want to call it. It just goes to show, if you have a storyline, that's what sells in this game. It is not the punches and the kicks. It is the storylines. And Duplessis and Izzy would be a great storyline. I just don't think Izzy's going to be able to make it in time. If he does, he'll be coming back a bit too soon. I'll take Duplessis all day on that one. So I don't think that's what's going to happen. Are they going to keep Duplessis in? Maybe run Sean Strickland back? Because that's what the people want to see. A lot of people thought Sean already won. So that may be a option as well. I would like to see that. I feel like Sean won, man. This dude got headbutted. That was the only damage Sean had, and Sean was beating him up. Yeah, Duplessis was pressuring him, but look, did you see his face afterwards? You really tell me if they were in the alleyway and they came out looking like that you're gonna say Duplessis won? Hell no. Maybe he won 5 rounds on a 10-9 score, on a 10-9 must score system. Sure, whatever. If that's how you want to be a critic or a judge, but there's no way you can tell me if that was a fight or a scrap that Sean lost that fight. Sean definitely won that fight. And I think that's my guess, because I don't think they're gonna put Conor in there, which would be interesting. That was the other thought I had, but my personal opinion is they were trying to make Izzy and Duplessis. It's not gonna happen, so it's gonna probably be Duplessis versus Sean again, or Khamzat is gonna be able to get his lickings, because he was promised a title shot after beating Kamaru. That was supposed to be a #1 title contenders fight, but we are in the UFC, so we do fiercely adhere to the rules that we make up as we go. And right now it's looking like Sean versus Duplessis is what the people want to see, but I could totally understand if they threw Khamzat in there instead. But I think the main fight will be at 185 with Duplessis. If not the main, it will probably be the co-main. I can't see them not. I think that's why they had this fight at 297, and so there was enough time for them to recover and come back. But man, Duplessis got worked. I don't even know if he'll be ready by April to get back in there. That boy looking, man, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting. Let me know what you guys think. I cannot wait for them to announce it. They were supposed to announce it today, and I don't think they did, which is because I don't think they're going to be able to get Izzy. So now they're trying to scramble and figure it out. But Dana did say he was going to be announcing it soon. They usually announce it on Tuesdays. That's when they're in the war room or whatever. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, everything else. Peace.